Hello children, good morning. I am your Hatasvi teacher from St. Thomas School. Today we are going to learn our SS subject. So we were learning our unit number 9. The name of our unit is Ancient Towns. So today's our first topic is dress and ornaments. Archaeologists have found evidence of cotton and woven cloth. Means our historians have found evidence of cotton and woolen cloth. Spindles made of clay have been found in many sites. Spindles means the thread or a machine in which the cotton is spun. Our historians have also found from many sides the spindles made up of clay. Men wore flowing garments while women wore skirts, as they can be seen from various figures found in the site. Flowing garments means the cloth which is fit to our body. Men were wearing flowing garments and while women were wearing skirts. Both men and women seem to have draped a shawl over their shoulders. Means men and women both wear the shawl. Draped means we wear the shawl on both like this way. Both men and women wore ornaments made up of gold, silver, and beads of semi-precious stones like jade, lapis, lazuli, cornelian, and agate. Men and women both wear ornaments made from gold, silver, then semi-precious means from the different stones like jade, lapis, lazuli, cornelian, and agate. Bangles, earrings, and necklace seems to have been popular. Means at that time also women were wearing bangles, earrings, and necklace. The women used kajal for their eyes and painted their lips as they do even today. At that time also there were kajal. Women were doing kajal were using kajal for their eyes and they were painting their lips. Means today as we do the lipstick on our lips. Many household things like clay pots, stone grinders, and needles made from ivory sickles, cutters, tables, chairs, cots, lamps, and candle stands, ink pot, etc. were found during the excavation. Means many household things like clay pot, stone grinder, cots, lamps, candle stand, ink pot were found during the excavation. All of these remains show the love for art and civilization in the people of those times. Means all the things shows their love for the art and civilization in the people. Many terracotta items of animals, cards, toys, and human figures were recovered from the sites. Terracotta means the means after we can say that paku, the things or the vessels made from or after making from the clay they were preparing on the fire. That vessel is known as terracotta. That many items of animal, cards, toys, and human figures were also found from the sites. Some of the toys had parts which removed. For example, bulls and rams that should shake their heads and tails. Means some of the toys they have found which have removed some parts. For example, if there is one bull, then he should shake their head and tail, but it was not shaking. There are toy birds which can move up and down ropes. Today also we can see that there are two birds and in middle there is some bucket or something else, and one bird is coming down, another one is going up, then second one is going down, and first one is coming up. That toy also were found in ancient times. Such toys are made in the village of India even today. In some of the village of India, this type of toys are made even today also. Two finally sculpted works of art were recovered from Mohenjo-daro. The two fine sculpture work of art were found from Mohenjo-daro. One is the bust of the bearded man who has his robe through one over one shoulder, similar to what one finds in Mesopotamia. Means large bearded man who has his robe, means one robe or over his shoulder. The other is that of the famed dancing girl in bronze. Means on one stand the girl is standing and she is dancing. Now our another topic is seals and scripts. Many seals have been found in the Indus Valley, mainly made of ceatite. Most of them show figure of animals with a little writing on the top portion. Means many seals have been found from the civilized Indus Valley, mainly made of ceatite. Ceatite means the material from which the tusk of elephant is made. So here you can see the example of seals, and on the seals, on the top of the seal there is some writing also. Most of them are square in shape, a few round and some cylindrical. Means at that time most of the seals were in square shape, then some of them were in round shape and some in cylindrical. Some seals were used by merchants as a form of identification. Means some of the seals were used for the merchant as a identification. For example, I am sending you something, but how can you know that I have sent? So for that identification I have one particular my seal that confirm you that I have sent that thing. Each merchant family had its own emblem on its seals. As today we can see that in every school has their own school name seal. Okay, then some company has, or most of the companies have their company seals like that way. At that time each merchant family has its own emblem on its seal. Some seals were used as amulets. Amulets means a piece of jewelry which we used to wear. The fact that similar seals have been found in Mesopotamia indicates that product from the Indus Valley reached there. As I have seen, I have told before that Some seals have been found in Mesopotamia that indicates that that product from the Indus Valley reached that. Means there is the proof that the things which I have sent you, that is reached to you. The large number of seals show that people of these two civilizations has trade relation. Means the large number, there were so many seals were found, and that shows that there were good relation between Mohenjo-daro and Indus Valley. A script is a form of writing used by people for the language they used. Script means a form of writing. Suppose we are speaking in Gujarati in our houses, then if I am writing something in Gujarati or the language which I used or which I know, that is known as script. The script used by Indus Valley people is one of the earliest known script. Means the people of Indus Valley, the script which they were using were the earliest script. In the form of pictographs, it was probably inspired by the early Sumerian script, which was also picture based. Means Indus Valley people used the script like pictogram, and they have taken that idea from the Sumerian script, and in that script we can find the picture based also. In that script we can find some pictures, some symbols also. Each picture or symbol represented a word or a sound. Means each picture or each symbol represent that there is one word or a sound. The writing was widely used on seals inscribed on stone. Means that script were widely used on seals and or it is inscribed on stone. It means it is written on stone or carved on stone. However, till now, historians have not been able to decipher the script. Means till now, historians have not able to decipher, means to encrypt. They do not found that what is written in that script or what they mean to say in that script. So the information they contain is still hidden from us. So the information which they found or which they got from that site, they are not still hidden for us. At several of the Indus Valley cities, cube-shaped stone measure of weight in graduated size have been found. It means as we go in the market, if we are purchasing some vegetable and they are giving us vegetables in some grams, right? So the stone which they put for the measurement, at that time, Indus Valley peoples were using cube-shaped stone to measure of weight. Remarkably, they seem to be uniform throughout the Hindu territory. Means that stone was the uniform through Indus territory. These weights may have been used to make trade easier. Means these stones were used to make the trade easier. So here we have completed our unit number 9. So you will get the question answers from you will get the question answers in PDF, and we do not have to write this question answer. Visit an old building and find answers to the following. You will get another question answers. Thank you.